Welcome to Show and Tell. In this series, I review brand new games quickly and with as much detail as possible. Ready? Go. I need to preface this review with the fact that I didn't finish this game, and it's not because I hated it, far from it, it's because there are a lot of puzzles in this game that take a while to figure out, and I only received the review copy a day before release. I have a lot of other reviews to write, so unfortunately I just didn't have time. So I'll say, take this review with a huge freaking pinch of salt, and do not base your purchasing decision only on my review. That said, I see no reason to not give it some coverage, and maybe you'll get a feel for the overall game. So the unique, although not entirely unique, draw to the game is the fact it's stop-motion point-and-click adventure. I don't think I'm wrong in saying it's been done before, but it's pretty sweet nonetheless. I like the visuals in a creepy kind of way, and I think they captured the adventure theme that fits stop-motion so well pretty nicely. As a game, it starts to get a little muddier. It's a point-and-click adventure, and it's pretty typical in that way, with it really just being about solving puzzles. Though, unlike Broken Age Part 1 and the pseudo point-and-click adventures from Telltale, the puzzles are pretty tough. I never solved any of the more complicated ones, but I'm gonna guess you'll need your pen and paper. I was a little disappointed, honestly, by the voice acting from the main character. His sidekick is pretty good, but I found the voice on the main guy just didn't really work.
Okay, Beak.
I'm just glad we're still alive.
It's also brought down even more by pretty uninteresting dialogue. It was hit and miss for me. There was pretty funny jokes in there, but I found myself groaning a lot too.
I don't think our part insurance is gonna cover this. Our deductible is nuts too.
Beak, look at that. What do you make of this guy?
Ooh, an omelet.
It'll really depend on your sense of humor. Aside from that, the story seemed pretty unique, and I was certainly intrigued as to what was going on. I mean, let's be honest, the entire premise is batshit insane. You're like an astronaut who crash landed and ended up in ruins? I guess if you boil it down, it's pretty simple. I also love the cinematics. I went in kind of thinking the whole game was gonna be like that, but it's not really. The stop motion feels relatively not noticeable outside of the cutscenes, which is a shame. It doesn't really feel like stop motion when you're not in a cinematic. Like, a lot of the animations are done like a regular game, 60 FPS, usual stuff. It's a shame more of the in-game stuff isn't in stop motion. I'm not really well versed in point-and-click adventures, but I think hardcore fans will appreciate the real old-school approach to the difficulty of this game nonetheless. Now, in terms of my recommendation, I'm not even going to give one. I don't think I'm in a position to say whether this game is worth it or not due to not finishing it. Treat this review as a more of a focused kind of first impressions. Thank you so much for watching. If you think this review is a valuable asset to contribute to a purchasing decision, consider leaving me a like, because that makes this review easier to find. If not, go ahead and leave me a dislike guilt-free, but try and leave feedback along with the dislike so that I can try and improve for next time. See ya.